Rubbing on crude, walking nude in a poncho. Mic check, snap a neck in the Congo. Banging on my chest, yelling R.I.P. Fonzo. You hear me yet? You side betting Lonzo. I hit my point, I was bugging like Gonzo. You called the house peppercine by your side yet? You wanna catch rep, but you ain't found a time yet. Pump, you faking, you ain't making bacon. Still saying why I salam alaikum. Hit me on the pager, call me Troy Aikman. Oops, I'm an iPhone, must have been mistaken. Papa 40, get drunk, cry alone. Put a jammy to your dome, put a trigger dial on. No sympathy for whack ducks or rap clones. It's a cold, harsh world, make it hurt, get gone.
Better be alert when we come to work, could we make it hurt? Come on. Better be alert when we come to work, could we make it hurt? Come on. Better be alert when we come to work, could we make it hurt? Come on. Better be alert when we come to work, could we make it hurt? Let's go. Coming at you early and often, don't care what you're offering, you'll be late in a coffin. Deadline, step into me, landmine. Money Mayweather, yeah, I land mine. Showtime, this ain't the Apollo, the leader to follow. Y'all wish you could bottle Genie. Rub me the wrong way, for you be a long day. Mayday, Mayday, get it on the same day, delivery. Back on some, remember me? Learn firsthand, misery love company. Better think twice when you come for me. Gonna need more than a bed to comfort thee. I apply y'all the melody, rockabye baby, there's no recovery. Better be alert when we come to work, could we make it hurt? Come on. Better be alert when we come to work, could we make it hurt? Come on. Better be alert when we come to work, could we make it hurt? Come on. Better be alert when we come to work, could we make it hurt? Come on.
About to make it chill like Freon. About to make it hurt, getting litty in the ER. K-Lo-K, compadre with Puerto Rico. I'm the cheat code, figure, get my cheat on. Watch for the setup, get you bent like the limbo. Right at the top of the intro, I'm Kimbo. Strike like Mike in his prime, get in an endo. Bow like a Lou with a limp, but not a pimp though. Riddle me this or riddle me that. You take a guess, figure me dope or figure me whack. And I'ma flex like a train when I'm riding the track. Make a noise, clickety-clack, as simple as that. Know that I'm nice, I'm keeping stitch. Tell like wop, get with the dry ass dick. Fly ass man, I stay in the air when I spit. Put a stamp on the sitch, bang it up in the whip. Hit.
Better be alert when we come to work, could we make it hurt? Come on. Better be alert when we come to work, could we make it hurt? Come on. Better be alert when we come to work, could we make it hurt? Come on. Better be alert when we come to work, could we make it hurt? Come on.
You dismiss.
Ew.
Beats, rhymes.
Yo, we live.
What
up, world? You're only gonna see who the viewers are if you on that.
All right.
But until they write something, they come up there.
Clash Podcast, we back here this week.
Yeah.
Topics.
Mother sucker.
We got some good topics this week too. We got a lot to talk about this week, man. First of all, I want to start this off. First of all, I'm Challz, that's Dante, and that's Flizz. If you don't know. We are live simultaneously on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube every Wednesday. Shout out to the ones that's sticking with us. Let us know how it sounds, Vic. Vic, write something and let us know how it sounds. Is it loud and clear or what? Topics at the bottom. You see what we're going to get into today? It's going to be crazy.
Yo, we are stepping up the game. The budget is up.
Veronica's on.
The budget is up.
Christina's on. Yo, listen.
Flizz got his water deal.
Wait.
Flizz got his water deal.
Vic say we good. We sound good.
Unfortunately, it's not Poland Spring. It's Acadia.
He got his water deal.
Yeah, that's when we get our budget up, it'll be Poland Spring.
Get in the polls, right?
So listen, Victor said it's good. I want to start this off, right? It's an elephant in the room, and it's called Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. You know we talking about it. Yeah, it happened on Sunday. Yeah, everybody got something to say about it, but we don't get on till Wednesday. So now we here. I want to let y'all know, first and foremost, Dante Martin, Tommy Dante Martin thinks that it's staged. Me and Flizz do not agree.
Hold up, y'all gonna call me Dante? Yo, y'all better get my name right. Prince Martin. If y'all not gonna call me Dante, you gonna call me Prince Martin.
Sincere in the building. Puerto Rico. Yeah. So listen.
Where's our boy from Neverland?
Dante think that it's staged.
It was staged. Yo, did you see the footage of Homeboy teaching the kids how to smack? Why does this coming out the woodwork? But
I want to say, let me start this story off, right? Before we start that, because I want to talk about that being staged.
Yep, go ahead.
2 years ago, when Jussie Smollett came out saying that he was beat up and attacked by two men, Trump supporters, with the noose around his neck, this and that. I wanted to believe Jussie Smollett. Even after everybody was saying he was lying.
He was capping.
Yep. Even after everybody was saying he was lying, right? Don't leave right there. Put it behind the shit. Yeah, so even after they were saying he was lying, right? I still wanted to believe him, so much so that I'm arguing with my friends that Jussie Smollett actually might be telling the truth. To the point where we start making bets and all kind of stuff that whatever.
Did you lose your house?
We going back and forth, back and forth. Even after everybody else had gave up that Jussie was lying. Even after Dave Chappelle came out with the Juicy Smollett. Yeah, Juicy Smollett. Yeah. Right? CJ in the building. I still was defending Jussie. To the point, we just had an argument last week when he got convicted. I still was defending Jussie. When the whole world had mutually agreed that Jussie's lying. So now, here we are in the beginning of this, where Dante's trying to say Will Smith and Chris Rock staged that.
Happened.
Now, I want to see how far he's going to go with believing that it's staged. So is this going to be your Jussie Smollett?
Listen.
This going to be your Jussie Smollett?
Do you want my hood version?
I want both.
You want
all of them. We here.
All right. And Flizz, I'm going to shut up when you want to talk. All right.
Somebody said you be cutting Flizz off?
No, I said I want Flizz to talk, man. I'm good. I talk enough. But here's the thing. I'm not a hood dude. I've been around hood.
You are a hood dude.
I'm hood by nature because I've lived there and everything.
Finish.
But I'm not a hood dude. But I know, number one, I smacked some people in my lifetime.
Okay.
And when you get smacked, you ain't telling jokes after. Adrenaline and all that is kicking in. And if you look at the whole demeanor, it's like he said, uh-oh. And he put his hands behind his back, and he actually leaned in. He did
why he
did the
that?
opposite of Fat Joe, lean in.
But when you put your hands behind your back, you're showing somebody that you're not a threat. Go ahead, finish.
Okay, now, first and foremost,
yes,
when you see somebody demeanor, and so then when he hit him,
right,
like the sound that was made, if he smacked him, the mic would have picked up. Did he hear the difference? Go listen to the sound.
So this is your reasoning because you didn't hear a loud smack?
No, because I'm sitting up there saying, first and foremost, there's no way in the world. I don't care where you at. In human nature, you're not letting somebody smack you.
You said he leaned, he had his hands behind his back.
And he leaned in.
And you couldn't hear the smack.
No, you heard a thump. You heard a thump.
So listen.
And then again, didn't I send the video of you?
In hitting somebody, it depends. If you hit somebody with this part of your hand, you hear a smack. If you catch them with this part, it's gonna make more of a thud.
Okay,
so,
see?
No, I'm just like
smart. No, that's smart. That's what I like. Now, why all of a sudden, out of the clear blue, Will Smith's teaching young kids how to act smack? Yeah. Put your head down and shame. Out of the clear blue. That's just my starting argument, sir.
So, this is the question I want to ask. And if you answer this question, then we can go further.
Go ahead.
Would you do it?
Do what?
Would you stage a smack?
But I said, nah. Whoa.
I'm asking you. I'm just answer the question. Hey, would you stage a smack? Would you stage a smack?
If it's going to make my numbers go up, yep.
My boy Lee's in the building. He said his logic is weird. What up, Lee? What up? Yo.
Because he wants to believe it. So,
yo, hold on, yo. The thing is, there's always...
Yes, he was even laughing. Thank you.
Yo, there's like the thing is, I'm not a conspiracy theorist like that. I'm not a flat earther. I'm not a dude who said the moon landing never happened. You know, I don't think I'm intelligent enough to get into that zone of that discussion.
Y'all really think he smacked him?
Oh, no,
Okay.
regardless of if he smacked him, or let's say if it was staged,
Yeah.
the results are still the same.
I
So that's why I'm like, whether it's a conspiracy or not, it's the same outcome. You know what I mean?
Right, I
So,
agree.
so that's why I'm not gonna argue on if it was a smack or not, because like it or not, it was a smack. Even if he whiffed him, it was a smack to the world. Everybody's talking about it. So, and just saying
that's Flizz. That's the results. See now, what's going? That's another thing about the smack. Who was watching? Was you watching the Oscars?
I honestly was watching the Oscars.
And you seen it live?
I was behind.
And you know,
I'm
okay,
lame, but I get it.
They got a
lame.
delay.
No. First of all, I got home, so I got home late. So then I was like, oh, it's on. I'm gonna watch it because it was supposed to be all these black people on there doing this and that.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me see what's going on. But I was like an hour back.
Okay.
So it wasn't a delay to that. It was I was late.
There's a delay on television.
What's up, War Thug? Don't know who you are, but what's up, back?
What up? He on YouTube
Shut it
too.
up. Oh, the YouTube's go up on there. So
You see the red symbol at the bottom? That means
Yep, I
it's YouTube.
got you.
So now
Right.
here's the thing. Smacking. Hold on. Almost forgot my thought.
He
But
looking
no,
into my eyes.
no, I'm saying no. The delay.
Go ahead.
Television. Remember with Janet Jackson and everything? With the
Yeah.
whole, they delayed stuff because of that reasoning.
Beats
So
might be too loud.
no, we good. It might be that thing kicking in real
Go
quick.
ahead.
But why did they show that? Because they normally don't show violence or stuff like that on television. That's one aspect. The other aspect is now everybody talk about the Oscars. We know the numbers of the Grammys going up.
Lee, let's move this along, because I don't want to, like, one thing we sometimes we zone out too much thing. Lee, you got a point. So
It wasn't about the award though.
no, but I want to expound on what he said, because I was thinking about that. I don't see what anybody has to gain by faking a smack, because it's too much at
It's
there's too much
called attention and
Wait,
numbers,
hold on.
Flizz.
there's too much at risk. One, Will Smith and Chris Rock are rich, so maybe money makes you want more money. If that was the case,
They're lining up on the show coming
but
up.
also, I would like to think two black dudes wouldn't degrade the race. You know what I mean? And just for a whatever reason.
All right, now
Lord knows.
I'm bringing my point that I said
Lord
to Challz
knows.
earlier.
But the thing is, let's not zone on one thing too long. Let's get to the point of, is Jada toxic son? Because I know we're gonna do that.
No, that's what I was going
I mean,
next.
the stage-
No,
the
I was
stage
going to
is
next.
part of what
Like,
we're
if
talking
it was,
about.
all right, but so if it was staged, I just want to say this: if it was staged, I would hope to God that they wouldn't do that, because as a people, I'm gonna say this: we can't afford that weight. And I know
agree.
they want to bring. If it was a whole thing to make the Oscars more watchable, it's like, are we gonna watch? Who's watching the Oscars next year? Who didn't watch it this year? I'm not. Am I gonna watch it because maybe someone gets smacked next year? You know what I mean?
But some people think like that.
But I mean,
You know that.
look, I'm just saying. Speaking from my point of view, I don't see what the game is. I would hope to God it wasn't some conspiracy theory for dude to get to smack. And why Chris Rock?
And can I ask
You know
you
what I mean?
something? Let me ask you something. Did you watch the video I sent you earlier?
War Thug said it's not fake and still beneficial. It's not out of this world too.
All right, listen. No, did you watch the video I sent earlier?
I don't think so. Which
Okay,
one?
you watched the video about Jada.
I started.
I started.
Yeah, I started.
Jada came and said she has no problem with her bald head or nothing.
Yes.
That was week before the Oscars.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, she showed, because like Will Smith laughed first.
Okay.
Before he laughed, then he looked at her. What did she do? The camera went off. What she say? Go up there or something?
I'm about to do a Skip Bayless.
Now-
Tell me
Go
when
ahead.
it's my turn.
Your turn.
Now
Go ahead.
I-
No, tell me
Oh,
when it's my
Yeah,
turn.
your turn. Go
I
ahead.
think on that, before you jump in, I think that's the point of where everybody went with it. It was about his masculinity being tested. It's funny. Oh, my wife's mad now. I got to do something. That's why I think more the focus is. I don't think the focus on like a conspiracy theory. It's Will Smith been treated like a bitch for so long.
Right.
His masculinity is now like, yo, I'm not going through this shit again. You know what I mean?
Flizz, before Challz Bayless go on.
Bayless. Who are you then?
Bias. Challz Bias.
All right.
before he goes on, listen. How you gonna laugh at a joke? He's looking this way.
What?
You're going to put your foot in your mouth.
No, and then he get up. Listen. You can't laugh at a joke, then look over and your wife is checking on feed.
BC on YouTube.
Nah, I'm not buying it. But listen,
probably
to
felt
each his
like
own.
He was never good enough. Constantly having to prove himself. He cracked.
What did Chop say?
Chop didn't say
No,
that.
he said he texted you something.
Yeah, but he said that a while ago. But yeah, BC, you're right.
Go ahead.
Is it my
Chop.
turn?
It's your turn. Go ahead. I want to hear this garbage.
Shannon Dark.
First of all, white skin.
Shannon Dark over there. So
I'll
listen,
be Flizz Broussard, but go ahead.
this is what we not. So listen, I want to start right here.
You wanted to do that for Joe.
There's two grown men. So these dudes is already rich. They already at the Oscars. They already got millions of followers. They already worldwide famous. They don't need
Corona
to
shut things down, though, but go ahead.
You think Chris Rock hurting?
Corona shut things down.
Do you think Will Smith is hurting?
He's headlining a show that sold out after he got smacked. Pow! Hold that. Well, go ahead.
Wifey just bought tickets. We going out there
I
tomorrow.
didn't see it.
But listen.
Y'all driving to Baltimore?
No, Boston. It's in Boston.
Oh, okay.
Listen. Let me. I'm gonna start reading the comments. Listen.
Go ahead, Simon.
Two grown
Speak
men,
of peace.
Rich men.
Yup.
They don't need nothing to get their name. This guy's receiving. He's a lock for the Oscar that night.
The attention's coming, but go ahead. Go ahead.
Right?
I'm listening. Yup.
Chris Rock comes out.
Yep.
Now I'm gonna tell you what it is. Chris Rock joked on them before.
I know
Several
about
times.
that.
Somebody wrote.
Is
it my turn?
And she,
Is it my turn?
Hold on, because you're going to say the whole thing, and she talked about boycotting, and he said that's how he took the joke.
Right.
Okay,
So-
go ahead. I know about that.
So, with that being said,
Yep.
Chris Rock already had friction. And somebody wrote something that I was like, yo, that makes sense. That they think Will and Jada already talked to Chris Rock about cracking on her. I think this was already said. And he came out and did it anyway. But at the end of the day, right? He laughed. Will didn't go up on that stage because he was mad. I'm trying to tell you, this is why the conspiracy don't work.
Your husband, I get that.
He didn't go up stage because he was mad. It was funny to him.
Yeah.
He looked at his wife, and it wasn't that she was sad. That's what people don't understand. That woman got this man going so many different ways, he don't even know how to respond. He just wrote a book that he wished he was Tupac. He wished he could get the way Tupac handles things.
He actually said that in his
He
book.
has it in the book. His book. He said he feel like he been a coward his whole
I'm
life.
good with this okay, now
Right,
I
but
get it.
that's what I'm trying to tell you. So this is deeper than just he told the joke, he got mad. Yeah, he laughed because the joke didn't offend him. He ain't even mad about the joke. When you and even further, when he smacks him, when he turns around, he's smirking.
I know.
So, because he's not mad. Then when he sits back down, now he back with Jada. He got to put this whole front up. Keep my wife name. It was all. Then at that point, it wasn't even about Jada no more. It's about all his insecurities of being weak, soft, a coward. All of it's coming out. He been feeling that way for a while. All last year, this guy been a meme.
Yep.
Him crying they've been clowning this guy for 2 years.
Yeah.
It was the first thing that happened. Why Vic just wrote it. Why didn't he smack August Alsina?
Because it was hot in August.
What I'm saying is, and I just wrote this on my page. I got into an argument with a dude on the cruise last year.
Yeah.
I was like distraught because I was like, yo, I should have broke that dude. It was some guy. We was in the casino. I asked him to like bring it down a little bit, and he just took it berserk. Like, fuck you. He went at me, and security walked me out. It was the white guy. They let the white guy stay and play with. He had his chips. He had all these chips. They escorted me out.
So you
when I was never yelling. He was telling you F
should be
you.
dog.
He was saying F you, this and that, He disrespected me very, very badly.
Yeah.
I walked out the casino trying to be the bigger man, and I looked in there. He's still with his chips talking. I was like, you gonna kick me out? So I was upset. I said, at the end of the day, I wasn't upset because of what happened with him. I was upset that I didn't handle it like a man right then and there. This is what happened with this guy. He had so many chances to handle like a man that he was like this one time.
So you're gonna slap a dude that you consider your friend?
Yes, because first of all, he's not gonna slap Dave Chappelle, right? Dave Chappelle like this right now. Dave Chappelle gonna give it to him because he don't care about none of the people in the crowd. Chris Rock does. Chris Rock been coming to the Oscars every single year. He ain't gonna disrespect that place. He gonna keep it very, very.
Nah, I ain't buying that.
Listen. You putting your.
I'm taking pictures and writing names
Wait.
of everybody that said when this
You
come out that it was
ain't gonna
staged.
never come out. You put in your what you would do, but it's a lot of people on that would get that opportunity to be on that stage, and he was bringing up Questlove, so he didn't want to ruin his moment. It's a million reasons why he didn't swing back. If you pay attention, he was about to. Look at him. Look at his arm. When he hit him, he did like that, and Will Smith kind of moved, and he's like,
Hey, dude, get out of here.
I'm
Stop
telling
it.
you, bro.
You take that cap. Your cap.
Listen to what I'm saying.
No,
End of the day,
no.
it's irrelevant. End of the day, and we're gonna move on to Jada.
I'm good with that.
End of the day, the reason it's real is because, for one, you ain't heard a peep out of Chris Rock since it happened. It's Wednesday. They said they spotted him in Boston one time because he got the show up there. They spotted him.
You think he gonna tell jokes about
His
that?
brother said,
Of course.
but his brother said, we don't forgive him. His brother, Tony Rock, he said, I don't forgive him. He said, it's on when I see him. That's what his brother said.
Okay.
Which is whatever that means, right?
It's on site.
So, I know what it means, but I'm saying, I don't know what he's going to really do. So, end of the day,
everybody's talking behind the camera.
you're going to tell me that you're not going to tell your brother it's fake? When he talking about on site, he going to mock this guy? Second of all, it don't make any sense to fake it because the simple fact of the matter is you embarrassed. Now this guy's embarrassed. They talking about snatching his Oscar from him.
Listen.
So why would you fake it? So I want to move on because I think we took a lot of time on that. It's ridiculous.
Before you go down, I know y'all love me as brothers, right?
Of course.
And we in front of a bunch of people right now, right?
Right.
If I got up and smacked one of y'all right now, you are not holding no restraint.
The simple fact of the matter is, I would have to give you a reason to disrespect me. If
I just got up and just did it.
But that's the thing. That didn't just happen. It was a reason. He didn't just get up and slap him. So you can't say, if I got up and slap you. That's not this. He got up, he reacted because his wife got hurt.
Well, maybe because I want your hat you got on.
And everybody's saying it's alopecia, but she already said, I'm fine, my bald head.
You know that. Yeah,
it's not about alopecia. It's about the look she gave to him. Like, you don't let him talk about him?
So
she's playing this guy like a fiddle. He's a puppet right now.
So your argument, your argument is basically they have static with Chris Rock.
No, it ain't about Chris Rock. He not. It has nothing to do with Chris Rock.
What Challz is saying, this is about Will Smith didn't react for anything but his masculinity was cracked because it's been cracking. What we saw on display was, yo, I'm tired of being the meme. I've been called soft. I've been called a bitch.
Okay.
It was his pride.
Jada didn't say go up there and get him, honey. But he only got to do was spot, oh, she's uncomfortable. I can't go home now to this woman after I'm already emasculated. She already said, like, all right, his sex bores me.
All kinds of
shit. Yeah. She been, the thing is, Jada's been over 2 years.
Married?
Over two, this is what everybody's saying. Like, he just, for some reason, he's broken and he won't.
Right,
he's
Victor.
a rich, good-looking man who won't leave this woman who has been publicly emasculating him for the longest time. So it's like he reacted because as a man, I think if you have a family, I get it. You can't keep going home looking like the bitch. And why she already, what's that shit she said about how kind of like Tupac is more like, she kind of talks about like Tupac as if he's more masculine.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So he's getting hammered for 2 years.
Shit, more than
all
that.
this out seeing the pipes up. And then it's like, yo, like,
Cheers.
so I think,
money grams.
no,
what
I'm
you
not,
saying?
I could be wrong, but.
No, I'm not saying, I like logic.
I think Will Smith reacted off of, I'm tired of this crap, like, I can't go home again and be a bitch, like, with this woman, you know what I mean?
He's right. A Moneygram says Will Smith
used
the Oscars as an avenue to assert his masculinity live on TV for everyone to see. Jada got him so twisted he lost his cool, trying to do the right thing. All the hazing had put him in that position of desperation. That's right. If Victor wrote Tupac, pipe Jada.
We all know that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So, moving on. I want to move on now
Let's go.
to Jada being toxic. I just put up a video today about Jada being a toxic thought.
I didn't get to watch it.
I started it.
And a lot of these points came up. And I'm like, imagine you get a girlfriend, and from the very beginning, she got a friend that's always in the mix. They got this relationship. Her and Tupac, they mad cool. We just cool. But she had to keep him from fighting him. She said it last year, a couple months ago, that she had to keep Tupac from beating up Will. Imagine hearing that.
Yeah. What? Say that again?
Jada stopped Tupac from jumping Will. She made him not beat up and jump Will.
And who
This
could
is
say he
Will.
would beat him up though? That's
Exactly.
you know what I
But
mean?
end of the day, then
So,
you're Will. He
it
like,
practice
he like
masculinity.
this. He like this.
Born and raised.
He like
You better
this.
show
I'm
some
Will
shit.
in the story. He heard the story last year. Like, wait, I'm Will. Why I'm getting like defended by my. So right there, she took his masculinity.
Yeah, she keeps doing that, yo.
She been taking his masculinity since Tupac. Over and over. It's Pac this, Pac that. Even after this guy dead,
He's an ASAP.
his name's still coming up 25 years later. Still talking about Tupac, this and that. Go ahead.
Time out. Mr. Will Smith, right?
Yes, sir.
Smith and Wesson, right? Could have probably any women he want in this world, right? Bad boys.
He is piping though. He did pipe other women though.
That's the thing. He got to beat Margot Robbie, allegedly, right? Who was from Suicide Squad. But his wife getting flipped upside down by some young boy. So it don't match up. If I'm a guy, it don't match up.
I don't care. Yo.
His wife took the August Alsina on a family trip with her and the kids. That ain't the same, bro.
Listen.
Go ahead.
My thing is this. I don't care who I'm marrying and what setting I'm in. If you talking about another man
right
in my marriage, this ain't a marriage no more. I'm not living a man that passed away too. I didn't want to say it in a disrespectful way. What is going on here?
Here's the thing that is focused on Will Smith himself has been talking about his upbringing with all the abuses and things like that. His father beating the shit out of his mother.
Right.
Will is not right. Will is in therapy. He doesn't react logically like someone who doesn't have those traumas would. So in saying that, Will Smith has done plenty of interviews. I think he was on the Breakfast Club. I think Will Smith was on the Breakfast Club, if I'm not mistaken, talking about how he was jealous of Tupac. This was years ago. Wow. This was years ago where he was like, because Jada and Tupac's relationship. Will has been addressing Tupac
so why did he want to get
before
with this
the
chick?
entanglement.
Because he wanted Jada.
It's like,
at one point, everybody wanted Jada, and it was a trophy.
It's something weird. Like, I don't understand. Like, I mean, it's not for me to understand because I know how I am. But Will Smith is just, he will not let this woman go. You know what I mean? It's weird. And I want to add something. I don't want to totally flip it. I saw some, remember that dude Jason Whitlock?
Yep.
He had this dude on his podcast or whatever, and I saw it today. And he said something wild interesting about Will Smith and his family.
What he
was
said?
Like, yo, he said you have this woman who's at the top with more of the masculinity. You have now Will Smith kind of being in the woman, quote unquote, woman's role, because they was talking about how him going up there and slapping a dude is more of a female trait than hitting something. You smack, you know what I mean? They said Will Smith has been so emasculated, he's doing. So they was like, you have a masculine female at the top, a feminine male following her and getting effed up, and now you have two kids that are lost with gender fluidity.
Right. Yeah,
I was like, oh, he was going in.
Who said that? The Asian dude?
No, the dude. The black guy.
Yeah,
I was
he's
like,
nice. He's
yo,
nice.
he was going hard.
He's
and
nice. Yeah.
I was on Will Smith's Instagram because I be following Will. I've been following Will for years. Yo, that smack lost mad fans. People were telling him, I will never watch shit with you in it or your family.
Wow.
Down his Twitter, his Instagram, people just, I hate you now, I lost respect. That smack, like,
because a lot of people looking at it like he jumped on a comedian. It looked lame.
Yep.
It looked lame when you peel back the layers. We all laughed at first, but now it's like, it's low-key lame. Like, on the stage of that magnitude.
Y'all heard about the rumors that him and, a person, I don't want to say the name because I don't know if it's allegedly.
Oh, Chopper, right. His mom said she never seen that side of him. Go ahead.
But there was a rumor that he used to mess with a male.
Who will?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, those rumors been around for years.
Yeah, okay, so I was like, so what do you
not used to mess with a male, he's bisexual.
Oh, snap.
Oh,
dog up in here, yo.
my
There's
buddy,
two
I
dogs.
told you, come here.
There's two
My
dogs.
buddies, yo. They love me, come here.
Hey, baby.
Well, you know, you good.
Come here, baby. And you feeling so good.
Make sure I know you get scared of dogs.
Yo.
You see the
My
little
buddy's
dog?
like, yo, listen. Yo, we got raided by.
Come here, baby.
Y'all saw the dogs earlier in the post. Nah, you good.
Alright, but we still got keep it moving. So yeah, let's see. said, I saw the video where, yo, that kind of proves more. Like, even mom was like, who was that dude? This dude is being like, he's cracked. This dude is not, you know, I think even he knows, like, oh, snap, I effed up. That relationship got
Yo, Will got a son, though. He said Will's the only man in a house full of women. Now he's being tested as a man.
Look, you know, well, his son is kind of gender fluid at this point. So his son might not want to be his son. Yeah,
his son said something about that smack, too.
He did what his son said.
He said something about, what did he say? Because I guess people, what did his son say about the smack on Twitter?
This is how we do. He said, that's how we do.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
We don't believe you need more people.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what I mean, I think he's just trying to, you know what I'm saying? Just.
He said something about leave the family alone and everything. Like, oh, that's what it was. It was something about, he was like, it was to that nature of talking about our mom like that.
CJ said, that's how we do it. That's what they.
And all right, go to that level. You cannot
What?
put yourself out in the public.
Oh, there's your truth.
There we go.
You cannot be in the public eye and not expect for it to go like that. You know what I mean?
Now that might be who you. That make more sense.
Exactly. Yo, we don't believe you need more people. You know what I mean?
All right, take us this though.
I know. And listen, that's
within seconds or so.
Oh shoot.
That's funny.
Thank you very much, homie the clown.
That's why this in my hand. You just blocked these.
Yo, that make more sense.
Yeah.
For those that don't know what's going on,
somebody on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube started writing some crazy stuff. But we moving forward. He's been blocked. It was funny though.
Like, it ain't funny what he's saying, but it's like, okay, Showtime, MC Gusto would have never let that happen. I'm surprised by Chris. That's funny because MC Gusto
from
CB4.
CB4.
Yeah.
And we didn't talk about movie soundtracks.
Yeah.
And we ain't bring up CB4.
Oh, CB4, yeah, that was
CB4.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So you know what? I want to keep it moving. We talking enough about Will and Jada and all that crazy stuff going on.
Slapfest.
The next thing is about, and I don't know if everybody knows about this, but local favorite, Joyner Lucas, right out of Worcester, right? So we want to have to be easy because we don't want to. He's part of the network around here. So
I know people he knows. You know,
yeah. So we're gonna be easy. But end of the day, right?
Yep.
Joyner Lucas is upset, mad at Lollapalooza, the festival, and heated with and getting into it with Machine Gun Kelly. I like Joyner Lucas. I like Joyner Lucas for a long time. He been doing his thing, and when I first really took note of him when he was on that BET Cypher. Like, you gotta think, out of all the people on that BET Cypher, me and my wife stopped what we was doing when Joyner Lucas started spitting. That's how hard that dude was. I was like, yo, shorty, you gotta hear this guy. I rewinded him. And she started paying attention like, yo, he's nice. Joyner Lucas is no joke, bro. So it kind of perplexes me that he gets so worked up and mad about these things. You got the cars, you got the money, I'm assuming. Your videos do 10 million when you drop. You just dropped the joint. You dropped the joint with Logic. You dropped the joint with Eminem, if I'm not mistaken. Mm-hmm. All his joints, but he on the fringe, and I guess he wants that mainstream love, and it drives him crazy. So my man Joyner is mad at Lollapalooza, and I'm gonna tell you the story so y'all can weigh in if y'all don't know. So apparently they offered him a slot on Lollapalooza, and they offered him a certain amount of money that he didn't like the amount of money, so therefore he turned it down. He gets a call or hit up from one of his boys like, what time is your set at Lollapalooza? He's like, I'm not on that. He's like, your name on the flyer. So he goes to the flyer, sees his name, but it's buried down like 5-6 rows down and it's small. This dude gets on a warpath talking about, y'all gonna stop playing with me. Y'all keep putting my name small. Look at all these dudes you got above me. I'm way bigger than all of them. He goes on a rant, just tweeting all this stuff about how much bigger he is than everybody. He said Lollapalooza told him to get his weight up, and he did that, and they still put his name small. It was like a whole thing of, like a whole tantrum about where his name was out on the flyer. More so than the fact that he's on the flyer that he's not getting paid for. It was more about where the name was at. And I think these festivals are nothing but oversized showcases, honestly. they doing what I used to do. I take 20 rappers, 30 rappers, put them on 2 stages. When I was at Simon's, I was doing 2 stages. And I would do 2 stages worth of rappers. Just put them on, see what stick. Everybody that got a buzz, you throw them on. That's the same thing they doing with these festivals. And he's looking at it like a lot of people judge their worth where their name is at on the flyer. And we do too. When I look at like Lollapalooza or any type of thing, I'll be like, oh, RZA down. Oh man, look, Dad, look where they got Freddie. Oh, look where, you know what I'm saying? Look at Wu-Tang at. Like, we are always judging the person's value about how low their name is on the flyer. But I also think that when he came at MGK, that was foul. Because MGK don't even rap like that no more. MGK does rock.
No, he's on the alternative rock.
Yeah, Machine Gun Kelly doing rock right now. Who's the girl? He's chilling with his girlfriend. Whatever her name.
Megan Fox?
Yeah, he's chilling with,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? This dude ain't tripping off no daggone Joyner Lucas. Joyner Lucas goes, somebody put, you don't want to wake up the rap devil. Right? Because Machine Gun Kelly, rap devil.
Yeah, you got to remember also that, what's his name? Joyner Lucas jumps to Eminem's defense, so he already had the problem with MGK.
Right. And he tells MG, he said he added MGK and he added Eminem. He said Machine Gun Kelly ain't seen nothing compared to what my brother Marshall did to him, ain't nothing compared to what I do to him. Just dissing him, like for no reason. I'm like, yo, as somebody, MGK got a track with Willow Smith, Victor said. That must be old. Or maybe it's new because she does rock. She does a lot of alternative stuff too.
In my opinion, I just think in this reality we
I'll
live
do
in.
a track with you. Yo, I'll keep it a buck. Let Willow Smith be like, yo, artist name Flizz on track? Yup.
But the thing is, it's a bigger issue with artists' insecurities, bro. Yep. Like, what are you doing it for? If you got the money, you got the cars, you got the fame, your videos doing millions every time you drop, you got fans all over the place. Why would you go on a Twitter rant against a festival and against another artist that haven't said anything to you? I feel like some of these guys want more. I feel like Joyner want more than just. Well, but what else more can it be?
Now, you know what?
What else more can you want if you got all the accolades?
He's still fighting. Not to cut you off, bro. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
But just to add it to his point, this ain't the first time Joyner Lucas did something like this. Remember with Logic, and then he apologized later because he jumps off the roof with.
Yeah.
It seems like Joyner Lucas wants to be that big. Like, if I'm not mistaken, I was looking up, MGK sold 20 million records so far worldwide. That's like, it's like, look, he is a bigger name than you. Like it or not, like MGK.
I think at the time though, I think Joyner felt like it wasn't right. It wasn't facts. But go ahead.
But I'm not saying like a bigger artist is a bigger artist, like it or not. Like you have to wait your turn. Matter of fact, there's a story that Eminem and Kid Rock shared. When Kid Rock was bigger than Eminem in Detroit, and Eminem was trying to come up, Kid Rock was like, yo, dude, it's just not your turn yet. When Eminem, I want to battle you, trying to battle Kid Rock for supremacy.
That's what young people
do.
Kid
Rock was like, no, young man, it's just not your time yet. Be patient. He was, and now he's Eminem. He's bigger than Kid Rock.
But him and Kid Rock had beef too. After that.
You know what I think? If you think about all the topics we just spoke on, social media. I just think when people get into certain realms and they didn't understand the realm that they got into, I don't think they know how to handle it. And I think it gets the best of them.
Okay.
Because as rappers, like, you got to look at it early on that they didn't have social media. So the way they had to get their way off was either do a DJ CD, a mixtape or something, or on that album. Whereas right now I could directly Twitter you, directly Facebook you.
Access.
Right. So the thing about it is, because here's the thing. You're a performer. What happens if you're on a bill with someone and you feel like you're better than them? We just had a round table talking about this. You're gonna show you're better than that person. Oh, so you want to put me beneath them?
You're gonna outperform them.
You're gonna outperform them. What happened to those days?
Well,
everything evolved, even temperaments. You know what
I
mean? I do think that still goes on. What do you read? Is Nautica cutting you a check?
Big said is Nautica cutting you a check, Dante.
Listen, I wear Nautica polo.
As a defense too, I don't always want to try to be that guy who destroys the now, because just last night I witnessed something miraculous, and I realized I did last year too. So it's social media does change stuff.
I'm
It
not.
does change
I'm not.
stuff, but
Trying to do away with it. When I'm sitting up there saying these are. See, the whole thing. If you look at it, these are grown men acting like children.
Yeah.
That's my point.
I agree.
It's like, hey, hold that. Let me smack you on a nation.
Not even just grown men. They successful.
But
They got money.
right.
They got things.
so again, it's like, are you showing? Okay, so now when you sit up there saying this is how I'm going to handle my business, what is that saying about us on a lower level? So again,
point of order. No, it's funny. Just that.
Go ahead.
Joyner Lucas did that song saying I want to be like Will Smith. But I wish I was well. I wish I was well.
Everything that Will has done gonna start coming back. People gonna start being, and this, he did that.
Yep.
Everything gonna start coming back.
I just
bro.
want to tie that in together.
No,
Talk
that-
about Joyner.
great
It's
point.
crazy. It's crazy.
Bullshit.
My whole thing is, man,
Good
like,
take.
my whole thing is find out what's important. I don't think people know what's important. Like, to me, if I'm rapping and I'm making a good amount of money, I ain't got to go to 9 to 5 every day. I can get up and write rhymes and be in the studio. I got friends in the industry. I got a whole lot of things going on as far as I got plans coming up. I can do features and all. What are you doing it for if Lollapalooza make you this mad, right? I'm sure Nas got a lot of things that didn't go his way. You know what I'm saying? He's not on Twitter all day with this and that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what's making a person? We must almost got to say you're looking for validation in Twitter. You're looking for people to say, "Oh man, that's messed up. Oh wow, why would they do that to you?" Because there's really no other thing out of that. You can contact them directly and say, "Take my name off," or you're getting sued.
It's you gotta also add in the fact that 20 years ago and deeper, the way of the world was if you don't have nothing nice to say, then don't say it at all. It was always preached. And then somewhere along the line it became, I'm gonna keep it real. Then somewhere along the line, keep it real means say everything, which is the total opposite of if you
What
don't
up,
have nothing
Michael?
nice to say, don't say it at all. So everybody's saying everything. So in a sense, if it was, let's say if I'm like Lollapalooza don't want to give me the money I think I deserve, all right, I'm cool. But I don't. If they put my name on the flyer, I'm mad. I don't have to diss the artist they put above me.
That's
Oh, this
what
is
he
bull crap. Why? I'm just like, all right, I ain't going on Lollapalooza. They got my name on the flyer. I'll handle it with them. But I do not have to keep it real and say everything because this generation tells me I should. It's instant everything. Diarrhea mouth. You know what I mean?
Vic on Facebook.
I know that, but all of them go together. You can see everything.
They don't.
Yeah, they do.
They don't see that on Facebook. Whatever you type
Twitter
on.
and social media is a new promotion.
Yeah, you gotta type that on
Jerry
Facebook.
Springer
Oh,
promotion
you
out.
dirty rat. Good thing.
And you know what? And Chris, who's Chris again? Chris Cornell?
That's Chop.
Not Chops? Oh yeah, Chops. Yo, Chops, you're absolutely right, and things evolve that way. And it's now like that is the way of the world, and you know it's kind of lead, follow, or get out the way.
Exactly.
You know.
And a lot of you know what's sad about it? We have made validation from social media detrimental. You base how many likes you got on something. You base how many people comment. You base how many people watch your things. So it's like without the validation of social media, a lot of people can't breathe. A lot of people say if I ain't posted, it didn't happen. You could have the greatest night of your life. If you didn't post it, a lot of people be like, you ain't really do it.
Yeah.
So it's like Joyner Lucas is looking for people to say, oh man, that's messed up. Lollapalooza's whack. Oh yeah, you should have did this and that.
Nah, that's not.
You know what I'm saying?
Lollapalooza is one of the big events.
Right.
Dude, give
But
me
the
one
thing,
song.
the thing about Lollapalooza, the thing about the flyer is they probably got easily 100 names on it. So if you're not there, it's still happening. So your name on that flyer ain't bringing much more than what's already going.
But here's another thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And it's not a rap festival.
The first point you brought was he wasn't getting a lot of money, correct?
Who?
Jonah.
No, according to him, it could have been 50 grand.
No.
He said, "I don't want that weak bag."
No, I'm going by what I know. One of the things I would never do is add more information I don't know.
Right.
I won't speculate.
He said that. I don't know what the
according
thing
to
was.
him.
Yeah.
So now, if because the event didn't happen yet,
Right.
could put a lot of attention on his name, because you know why do Beyonce have the Beehive? Why do people have these groups that will go and attack people?
Right.
And when you go and attack people, what happens? It brings attention to your name. They're like, oh, he got this many fans? Because strips is in numbers, correct?
He responded to you, Flizz. People use to keep it real as a badge of honor and can't read the room anymore. Yeah, when you said they were talking about.
Oh, got you. All right.
So again, remember, I said on the other show, I do what I said. It's attention needed. Everybody's looking for some way to get attention on themselves.
Right.
So when you got a bunch of people, see, if I throw something out there and I got a fan base that's going to speak for me, guess what I could do? Sit back in my chair and then let you come back to me and say, yo, maybe we need to renegotiate.
He claims he did that, though. He claims that he said that they told him to get his buzz up, get his name up, and he said he did that, and they still putting him in the small print.
But again,
it's
so,
ego.
Of course, it's always going to be ego. But that's my point. See, even when we get to the next topic, same thing.
You know what, though? He's not the only one that does that. He's just the only one that did it out in public.
No, that's what
a lot of them artists go back and say, my name is whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Marlo. My name is my name. Wire reference for those that didn't catch that. But we live in, like I said, we live in a time where it's like Chuck D said it first. Attention is the new currency.
Mm-hmm.
And most people
eyeballs.
And most people, it's like this. If my name is not being associated with certain other names, what can I do to get my name associated with those names? So, okay, my name may not be associated with Machine Gun Kelly. It's like what Game is doing with Eminem. He keep mentioning it because he want people to talk about it and hopefully it catch fire.
Right.
But it's not catching a fire that he believes is going to catch. So now if Game come up, because like now that we ain't talking about the Eminem and him again, now what we going to talk about Game about? Nothing. Did he try to attach himself to the Super Bowl, right? And how long did that last?
Did, but he tried to do it humbly because he wasn't on it. So he tried to have a party, have all these people do it humble.
It doesn't
and
matter.
Then now he's mad at
attaching your name to something. Even on local level, people do stuff like that. It's like it's just in the nature of people. It's like if I don't feel like I'm getting the shine that I need, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna attach my name to something that I believe is getting shine. Right. So maybe I can get the attention because most people don't know how to capitalize off of that. Because like I said, as an artist, you know what's so funny? I'm gonna share a little of my thing. For some reason, I'm nervous when I get on stage, but I've been on stage for how many years? Many years.
Yeah.
And when I go to a show, I'm sitting up there saying, and you brought this up one time, and I'm sitting up there saying, I should be up there. But because I have the cachet and the name, I could go to people and say, hey, I want to be on that. And they put me on, and I'm like, did I really want? That's the ego part. But it's also you want your name associated with certain things because you don't want your name to die. Like I was sitting up there thinking about MC list, and I was like, will my name even be on that list? Even as an honorable mention. That plays into your mind. So a lot of the times when people are doing things, it's just that, yo, I don't want to be forgotten. I don't want to be what's a forgotten land or something. Who knows? But that's the point. That's why when I see what people are doing right now.
Remy.
Yeah, Remy.
Oh, what's up, Remy? With the clean cut. I told you. Y'all think people love it. Yeah, people love the cut. He sit up there thinking whatever.
He on YouTube.
I know, that's my boy. But see, keep subscribed to the channel. Shout out. But that's why I told you I'm promoting heavy. People love me. They love the kid. Yo, April 4th. Hey, come see us live. Where we gonna be at?
Alchemy.
I'll never forget Dante Inferno. Oh yeah, he's coming back. He is coming back for this man.
For me.
And these two dudes going head to head in verses. We ain't even discussed that yet.
Oh yeah.
I talked them into doing a verses. I'm gonna start promoting that tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm promoting it now.
That these two going head to head in the verses. I don't know who gonna come out on top, but it's a friendly competition.
Listen, that's my brother.
No man.
He getting slapped. I don't care. That night, you ain't my brother. Yo, you better be Chris Rock.
Dude.
Bah!
Y'all want to talk about Deshaun Watson?
Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, why not? I mean, I'm not too much up on it, but you know what I mean.
We don't have to. I just asked him.
No, go ahead. We can talk. You know how we do.
No. He said any judges. The crowd is the judges.
Yeah.
See who them? I know we're like he said, we're staples in the city. But I'm a what do you call it? I'm a
Remy coming to the show April 4th.
That's what's up.
Look like I'm calling.
No cover. We're gonna have a
He's
fun.
gonna be
great night.
calling out April 4th.
Free 99.
Yo,
All right, the next topic, bro.
I make sure you're off camera.
We can touch on Benny versus Freddie a little bit because I think Benny the Butcher. Whoever don't know who Benny the Butcher is, look it up.
Everybody know who he is. So.
Benny the Butcher versus Freddie. I think Freddie right now. So Freddie Gibbs started this little beef with Benny. It seems like Freddie Gibbs started beef with everybody.
See, that's why I'm sitting up there, and it's associated his name.
Yeah, and he
But did you hear what the dude said? Why he started the beef?
Not yet, Vic. Yeah, because when Benny the Butcher got robbed at the Walmart,
Yeah.
Freddie Gibbs he cracked a joke on it on Twitter.
But again, if you asking to, like somebody did with us, asking to do songs with us, and then why? What are you doing? You're a grown man. What are you doing?
They already got songs. It's like he wanted them to do a whole album with him, and I don't understand why. I don't get Freddie these. I don't understand. I got a video on my phone I'm about to load up probably tomorrow that I did about Freddie. I love Freddie and I love Benny. Vic said Benny would ruin Freddie Gibbs. Freddie could spit. I mean, Freddie got bars, but Freddie looking real crazy out here right now because he's starting so many little. It's like he tapping and just running like he got every round. He got Gunner mad at him. He got Jim Jones just got in a fight with him, but neither one will admit. It's just like Freddie just disappointed me, man. I don't know, man. I feel like Freddie trolling and he using trolling as a way to advance his career.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Is Freddie signed to a label?
Freddie's independent, but he's on his own little label. I believe he's independent.
Okay, because I'm one of the things I'm learning right now. Like, I shout out the podcast I'm looking at. I'm looking at the Math Harper podcast.
Right.
That podcast is actually very informative, and he's talking about like Graf was on there. I know you have something to say about that, but he's talking about how the label deals suck, and most of the money that they're getting is not even from actually because he's independent. They getting their money from the ghostwriting that they're doing. Those the publishing checks, which if anybody understand publishing, because a lot of rappers sell their publishing to the label. So when I be seeing these things happening, I be thinking these dudes be trying to do this to like bring their albums out to get, because you got to get out a certain amount of albums or a certain amount of years.
Promo.
And I think they try to get these albums out so they can get released from their record label, because they're not going to ever tell you that they're on a slave deal.
Right.
But some of the actions that they're presenting is not adding up to like the persona. You want to say I'm a gangster and everything, but some of the things you trolling on the internet is not gangster.
Mm-mm.
So when you say, I'm like,
it's the opposite of gangster.
right. So I'm like,
even though a lot of these young boys is using trolling on the internet to do gang stuff, because then you go out and shoot a dude guy in the face because somebody said on the internet. But go ahead.
right, but nah, you know who's really about that, because they ain't gonna say nothing. They just gonna show something.
Right.
But he's trolling. We don't even know if he's a rapper or a troll.
Mm-hmm.
Real talk, right or wrong. Do you know who Freddie Gibbs is?
I know who he is.
I know you know who he is, but
I don't listen to his stuff, but I know who he is through like just through when drama happens. Or
Drama.
Like, Mad TV and stuff like that.
Trolling. And he's learning his buzz goes up the more he trolls.
so that's what I'm sitting up there saying. It's like, I think these dudes, because like when I be listening to these rappers, like Conway, said that he didn't get no checks from Griselda or Aftermath. Now who's he signed to now? Oh, he's with who's he with?
He's still signing them. This is his last album. So now the album is out. Now he can move on. So
But-
this is his last album with them.
But this is family too.
I don't think he meant it that way. I think because he got a
Nah,
big-
he meant it that way. Listen, you can look it up. It's all over the place.
well,
But that's why I'm sitting up there saying, when I see these rappers doing what they doing, I'm thinking they trying to position themselves to get out of a situation that we might not know. So in the forefront, it looks one way, but behind the scenes is a different way. Because I just say some of this is like far-fetched. Like, what are y'all doing?
Yeah.
That's my perspective on outside
Drama
looking
rappers
in.
exploiting social media. That's it. That should be a new term. Drama rappers.
That's every rapper then.
Not all of
Good
them.
one.
Some of them know how to just do their music and keep it moving. Some of these guys, some of them like too old to even understand the internet. Like Meek Mill, he don't get it. He still gets mad at every like. He thinks Twitter is like real. A lot of these guys get it. Like they use it to troll. Like Soulja Boy been got it. Soulja Boy gets it. He'll diss Kanye today and be on Kanye record tomorrow.
Yo,
and then
for
be,
real, he be
you know what I'm
back
saying?
and forth.
Because he gets it, and nobody smoked him, nobody shot at that. He didn't get beat up. Nothing. Soulja Boy has never got disrespected, but because he understands that it's all about. It's just
Even Jim Jones when he went up in what was it, Gucci?
Mm-hmm.
What even happened to that Gucci boycott?
So
That's
something we need to be talking about. It was no. This is what it is. You can't boycott something that
People don't want to boycott.
people don't want to boycott. People had Gucci belts in the closet that's like, wait, I spent $300 on this and I can't wear it? Yeah, right. Whatever. You know how much Gucci shoes talk about? Like,
listen.
what, $2,000?
One of my barbers, $1,600.
I wish I can afford to pay Gucci
He got
sneakers.
he got a belt and something else. 2 items, $1,600. I was like, y'all bugging. Nautica.
And you gotta think, that's social status symbols too. Gucci been a status symbol 100 years before we got social media. Right. So it's like they ain't gonna drop that for no social media. And the boycott wasn't even that. What they was trying to boycott wasn't even that serious.
There's certain entities that have gotten so big that you just can't boycott it. Remember, people were gonna try to boycott Nike, and it was like, you ain't boycott Nikes. One of them, shut up. It's like, yo, you can just be your little movement, and it won't even touch the company. And
not only that, people so divided right now on what they even believe in. Like, people don't even believe in the same stuff no more. You got people divided on the most basic of stuff. Will Smith is people divided. People divided on everything.
Listen, well, I know something that we can talk about that I think everybody's gonna agree with. That top rap movie soundtrack.
Top rap movie soundtracks.
Yo, we need your typing.
We need to get a vote. We're going to vote on the top.
Listen.
Let's make the top 10 list right now.
Listen. Hold up.
He's going to read them, and then we're going to vote what goes in there.
Listen, okay. I'm going to go to this one list that I seen that I totally disagree with already.
CB4. Can I try to name some while you get that list?
Go ahead, do it.
CB4. Who's the man?
That's a good That's a good
man.
One.
Right, top
that one.
That's a good one.
Crush Groove, Tougher Than Lava.
Oh, Crush Groove had a movie soundtrack.
Hell yeah. And Beat Street.
I remember the Beat Street one.
Breaking is trash, but nobody listens. Those are old, but they soundtracks they hear.
They get respected legendary joints, but
yo, listen. Yo, hold
Minister Society.
Minister Society was
Colors.
Colors
got a banging soundtrack. What's the German Roxanne on there with MC8 and all that?
Who's the man? Yo, you said Who's the Man, right?
Who's the Man? Boys to Men. Not Boys to Men.
Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood.
Tales from the Hood.
Tales from the Hood. We going
Tales
with that?
from the Hood. No, I'm saying, I'm just throwing it out there.
He said that one.
That wasn't one of my favorites.
Listen. See, one of my favorites is New Jersey Drive.
New Jersey Drive.
They had a double. That's how many people was on that one. Burn rubber on
Get Rich or Die Trying.
Get Rich or Die Trying. All right, listen. This is gonna be the topic. I already know. Dead Presidents.
Dead Presidents.
Good one. Good one.
You ready to make me go watch Dead Presidents?
Yeah, put Streets is watching too.
Streets is what? No. I'm not putting anything. No. That's them. I'm gonna tell you what these people say. Yeah. Now, I'm gonna go with this list first because I'm definitely against it when it said number 1 was 8 Mile. 8 Mile's number 1. Number 2 was Dangerous Minds.
You know why I wouldn't say 8 Mile's number 1? Because it need more songs on it that people. That song is the biggest song in the world.
It has one of the biggest song ever.
Yeah. Lose Yourself. Yeah, of course.
But I honestly, I don't know any other song on that soundtrack.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know anything on that.
Jay-Z and them 8 Miles and running with Freeway.
I never listened to that soundtrack.
Juice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Juice.
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 Belly soundtrack was
Belly and Juice.
No, listen. See, that's why I said I knew this was gonna get people pumped.
Yeah.
Okay, listen. I had to do this whack list first because this list is horrible. Whoever wrote this, I want to Will Smith you.
What's that Malibu? What's the one about
Malibu Wanted?
Malibu Most Wanted.
Yeah.
Above the Rim, CJ.
Yep.
CJ, that was one of. That's the reason why I thought about this because I shout about Tommy Sotomayor said Above the Rim is the best one ever. That's what he said. I'm like, ooh.
He said what one?
Above the Rim.
Above the Rim
is really difficult.
But this list, whoever made this list, now this list says the 15 best hip-hop movie soundtracks of all time. This is capital extra. Dude, it said 8 Miles number 1. Dangerous Mountain, that's mine.
It is what it is.
Number 2. Number 3, Black Panther. I ain't even hear that one.
Slow down. Simmer
I
down.
I didn't hear
I
it.
didn't hear it.
That's
I
the
didn't
joint with Kendrick and SZA.
I didn't hear it. I don't.
Dog, that soundtrack is fire.
Okay.
That Black Panther soundtrack is fire.
Okay.
Go ahead, keep going.
Would you take it off for Above the Rim?
I don't have to take it off. We ain't make no list yet.
Would you take it off for Above the Rim?
I remember the movie. Well, yo, CJ, remember the movie, but not the soundtrack.
Oh, Sunset Park. Oh yeah, they had a good one too.
Sunset Park.
Yo, CJ, the youngin.
And now if we talking about Sunset Park, then we gotta talk about it's another basketball joint around that time.
Soul in the Hole.
Is it Soul in the
Oh,
Hole?
Yeah, Soul in the Hole. Soul in the
yeah,
Hole.
yeah.
That was with Wu-Tang.
You know who else got a low key soundtrack? Is your boys about the two boys that was trying to make it to the league.
That's Soul in the Hole.
No, that's called Hoop Dreams.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Bad Boys 2 is number 4. Too Fast, Too Furious is number 5.
That's not a hot hip hop. Well,
Now they got Above the Rim at number 6. See, that's what I'm like. Who made this list? Will Smith and you. Later, when I see you.
Rhyme and
Soul
Reason.
Food.
Chomp said Rhyme and Reason.
Yeah.
Well, oh yeah, Robin. Yeah.
Dope soundtrack.
In the show. Flizz said it earlier.
Yeah, I
Show,
like the
yeah,
show.
show.
The show was my joint.
I meant
And
to add
and
something.
CJ said Sunset Park.
Yo, then they got Soul Food.
Soul Food's good.
Mm-hmm.
Soul Food actually one of the best soundtracks. That's one of the best of any genre. Like that's a dope soundtrack.
Django had a soundtrack.
Yeah, it did.
I didn't hear it.
I don't remember much about it. But
Men
it
in
did.
Black.
Didn't hear that.
Number
either.
9, I heard that one. Juice is up there. So right now, the ones we said, Juice and that's number 10. Rush Hour. Man,
But wait, what's on? I can't remember what's on that Rush Hour
Me either.
soundtrack. I remember that being a
Drew
decent
Hill.
soundtrack.
Tell me how you want to see.
Wow, that was good.
Tell me how you want
That
to
was
see.
good.
Oh, then you got to put Boomerang in there.
Boom.
I love the Boomerang.
No, but
soundtrack.
we talk about hip hop.
Oh, but see, you said Drew Hill. I was like, oh, you got
They-
who's Spanning? Hi. But
No.
Yeah.
Coach Carter, because they consider Drew Hill hip hop. Coach Carter. I didn't even know they had a soundtrack. Trey Songz, nah, he can't carry that. Get Rich or Die Trying's up there. Freedom Riders.
Oh.
Did y'all know Freedom Riders had a soundtrack?
Nope.
I don't remember that one.
This list is Training Day. This list is trash. Who
That's
did this
somebody
list?
that's like somebody.
Okay, now we going somewhere. Yo, here we go. Top 25. I'm liking this list already. Some of it. I ain't
found
see
another
the
list?
one. I'm looking up multiple lists. All right, so right now, 25 is Boys in the Hood.
Okay.
Off the rip.
So it's going from least to best.
Yes. We
It
gonna
could
see.
end up being the same thing.
Bullworth, like I told you, that's the
Yeah.
joint.
Yeah,
That's the
no,
jam.
listen.
I
Bullworth got bangers.
Yeah,
though.
got bangers.
I agree.
We did.
I'm trying to remember what the hell's on there, but I remember it just got bangers.
I'm gonna tell you what's on there.
That's how you know it's banging. Black and white. What's that? Is that the joint where the girl and the guy go?
Ghetto Superstar was on that too.
Black and white. Is that the joint where they shoot the cop and they going to run? No. That's the joint with Tyrese. Black and white is with
Oh,
Tyrese.
black and white.
Just came
Deep
out.
cover. Damn,
Deep
good.
cover.
Yo, CJ. Yo,
Wow.
CJ, you're the man.
CJ Googling.
I know, right?
It had Ghetto Superstar on it with Maya. What up? Take the 2 records produced by the Chase Capadonna. Ice Cube and Mac 10 was on that. Maniac and the Brainiac. Organized Noise was on that. Holiday Scanner. Eva Destruction was on that too. Cradle to the Grave, 23.
Okay.
So I'm giving y'all. So hey, everybody, you better get your list. We're gonna see Cradle to the Grave. Number 22, Tales from the Hood. This is a real list. Ghost Dog, The Way of the Samurai.
Yeah,
You don't
I like
remember
that.
Ghost Dog?
I do.
That movie was banging to me. I thought the only cat in the world.
RZA
talking
did
about
that.
I didn't like Ghost. I'm trying to
I
like
like
Ghost
that
Dog.
movie.
Wait, that's your boy. From
Forrest Whitaker.
Forrest Whitaker going
Yeah.
through the hood with a sword.
Yeah.
Did he get shot?
But
He had a
also
dog,
had
right?
guns too.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
had guns, and he would swing the guns like they were nunchucks. It was cult favorite type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Romeo Must Die. He's right.
Romeo must die. Hey, I'm reading it. This list is legit. Soul in the Hole. Soul in the Hole's up number 20.
Chop Bullworth was though.
19 was Friday.
Friday.
Nobody even said Friday.
I thought it in my head.
I told you that's why you need a list because you ain't gonna remember all the movie soundtrack.
Keep your head.
Now, if you know all the movies, that's when you really know what's going on.
Yeah.
But keep going.
Alcoholics was on High School High.
I don't remember.
Wow.
Yo, you don't remember High School High?
I remember the movie, not the soundtrack.
High School High, number 18. The songs, let me see.
High School High. Who's in that?
The movie or the soundtrack?
The movie.
Mackay Pfeiffer and them.
Yeah.
Ricky Harris, rest in peace.
Is that the one with this guy's
What year came off for that album?
It was a satirical movie. It was a comedy, but
Okay.
satirical. You know what I
Alright.
mean?
Yeah, Ricky did die. Damn.
Yeah, Ricky Harris died.
Ricky.
Yeah, he did.
The Roots was on that.
High School High, my God.
High School High. Large Professor Pete Rock. All right. Baller Blocking. I never heard that. Cash Money Universal. That should have been number 25.
Cash Money.
If that's going to be on the list, that should have been
How you
number
gonna
25.
diss it? You ain't even
I
heard
ain't,
it.
first of all, I ain't this.
Dangerous
I
Minds,
never
maybe.
heard of it.
Did we say that one, right? Dangerous
Yeah,
Minds.
we said-
That was on the other list.
That was on the other list, but it might. Hold up, I got a legit list now because that first list was ridiculous.
I think that first list you were reading, I think they were going off how big the songs got. Because the first two was 8 Mile and then Dangerous Minds, which, Lose Yourself was the biggest rap record.
Yeah.
And then that Dangerous Minds by Coolio was huge.
Right? Yeah, I hated that song "Gates to Paradise" because of that reason. Belly, number 16.
Boys in the Hood. Paid in Full. Did anybody say Paid in Full?
Nah.
State Property,
See,
yeah.
they said Paid in Full.
Yeah.
Victor always saying
Yo,
State
CJ,
Property.
hold on, CJ, you cheating. There's no way in the world I'm gonna believe you saying all these. Well, you gotta
He
you
plugged
remind
in.
everybody.
He plugged in.
Rhyme and Reasons, number 15.
I remember he said that. Chop said
No,
that.
no. I'm going by the numbers.
Go.
I'm going to see if everybody says something. Chill. If y'all need to know what songs, I can tell you. Tragedy was on that song. Did come in the rain. Maybe he did part 2 on his new album.
Okay.
Murder Was the Case, 14.
Wow.
This is a legit list. Murder Was the Case.
CJ said, I'm not on Google, I swear.
Chops. Victor said How High. Did we say How High?
No, nobody said how high. There's a good
We
one.
didn't say How High.
Somebody said, someone said High School High.
Yeah, somebody said High School High.
I'm
Victor said
about
How
it.
High. That's Master P.
Master P shit.
Bout it. Bout it.
Master P paid for this. There's no way that's 13 and that other one was. No way.
That might be somebody, a Southern guy that like
13. All right. Hold up. All right. 12, Streets is Watching. Jay-Z.
Yeah, Jay-Z's first album, all of them was dope. No matter what he did, the first few albums cracked.
Get Rich or Die Trying,
Juice.
number 11.
Yeah, Juice.
We said Juice.
I think Juice might low key be top 5. Maybe.
I would put it in the top 5.
Juice might be
I'll put
might
Juice
be
in
top
Putting
5.
bets on this?
What do you mean bets?
You trying to say nothing could be better? I mean, this also.
No, I'm just saying my opinion. Juice is the top 5.
Who's the Man's number 10? Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Who's the Man? If I said Dr. Dre was in Who the Man, how many people know what Dr. Dre I'm talking about?
Rest in peace.
He passed away?
He ain't died. He
He
ain't died.
died? I thought he died.
Last I heard he went blind, but he ain't dead.
I thought your boy died. Sorry.
Let me look it up.
I don't want to put death on nobody.
But they don't know that Dr. Dre. Nobody remembers
Yeah,
that
they
Dr.
don't
Dre.
remember.
That's why I
And
said
another thing
yo,
about him, y'all don't remember that he was in a rap group. Do
That's
y'all?
right. I know he was in You down with MTV?
No, before it was MTV, before all of that, Beastie Boys barely had dropped their joint. He was one of the first people in Def Jam. He was in a big group. It was called I used to know the name of this group, and I had this record too. It was kind of corny. It was like mad.
Shoot, I didn't.
But he's in a rap group. I heard that's how I knew him before he was on MTV.
Oh, Chops, you the man. But tell me, how did you remember that? That
Fresh?
was a great soundtrack.
Fresh. Well, then
Oh,
you gonna say
man.
Fresh? Then you gotta say the joint came out the same time as Fresh. That joint, it's a reggae movie. Same time as Fresh. It's not reggae, but it takes place in Jamaica. Shotters. I don't know if Shotters soundtrack
Fresh
is whatever.
was
But
banging.
Fresh was a good movie. My man Carlos used to love Fresh.
Nah,
I'm like, you watching Fresh again? Back in the day, right? You had a tape. So you just put the tapes on nobody does that now. They'll watch stuff over and over.
Right.
But back in the day, you go to do a house, eat cereal, watching the same movie. Watching Fresh. I'm like, why you watching Fresh? It ain't that good.
Nah. This movie's Rad was one of my movies. I watched that over
Rad?
and over. Rad.
I never heard of that.
With the BMX bikes?
The bikes.
I never heard of that movie.
I didn't know, man. It was all right. But
I never heard of a movie called Rad.
it's the BMX bike movie. Yeah, that's, oh, golly.
I'm not dissing it. I just never heard
Nah,
of it. I never heard of it. Rad.
Yo, you had to be like, yo.
Yeah.
We was into the we was in New York with the 2 VCRs, so you was going to tape it. My family was on some crazy crooked.
Do you remember how you used to, with the tapes, you had to pluck out the little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a joint right there. I got a VCR. I had to
Oh,
buy
snap.
that.
You got a VCR?
I had to buy that.
I didn't know.
VCR with the DVD on it. I had to buy that on eBay. Like you can't get that. Like, cause I got,
Wow.
I'm about to put some old videos together for some old stuff from back in the day.
Kids did have a dope soundtrack, and that was a good
Kids
movie.
had a dope soundtrack.
Kids,
but I had to
yo.
buy that VCR off eBay.
Well, Challz a DJ, right?
Challz the DJ.
Okay, yeah, you cheater.
Yo, Rosario Dawson, listen. That scene in Kids to this day mess with me.
Which one?
Oh,
when she was talking about,
how
you
many
don't
people
suck,
she
you don't
fight?
give. Yeah.
Hold on,
She
is
talking
that
about giving.
Challz? Are you the Challz? Did you DJ last night? Is that
No,
what
no,
Challz-
no,
oh,
That's Chop Suey.
Oh, all right,
This
I'm
Chop,
like,
this my
all right,
man
got
Chop
you.
from DC.
Got you. Okay, got you. My bad.
He was there when I got there. I saw him outside.
All right, number 9 is Minister Society.
Michael said Cradle to the Grave.
Yeah.
Cradle to the Grave, yeah.
DMX, yep. That's a
Wash! CJ! You're Googling. I don't care what you
Yeah,
say.
the Wash,
The
you Google
Wash.
that. The Wash might be in that top
Yeah.
15.
Hold up, we gonna see. I got Minister Society 9. 8 is Sunset Park.
That's right. That's a good pick. Go ahead.
That's interesting. Number 7 is Juice.
Uh-huh.
Number 6, New Jersey Drive.
New Jersey
Burn
Drive.
rubber on me.
But who you remember? You remember New Jersey Drive when Have came up to them?
Yeah.
Fucking up my groove.
Yeah.
Take that shit down the block.
That's my movie. That's another movie I used to watch a lot.
He
Every time it
ain't
come on
serving
TV, I'm watching it. Yo. You can put it on right now.
Yeah, you
Show's over. No.
He'll sit there and watch it too. Go ahead.
The
I bet
show, number 5. Here's your top 5,
I
people.
love the show. I love
The show, number 5.
We ain't make his list. He reading this offline.
Half
Past Dead?
Whoa, hold up.
Half Past
I know.
Dead?
I knew New Jersey Drive had 2 soundtracks. I remember that Half Past
Oh,
Day.
see, Chop would know that.
Now,
Chop would know that. New Jersey Drive had 2
Yo,
volumes.
you would never believe what's number 4.
What?
Nobody said it, and I will give you $100 if you could say it before I even tell you, without looking.
Don't know.
Oh, Kid Play House Party.
Wrong.
What is it?
Judgment Night.
Oh!
Judgment Night. What's that?
I remember that. It's a movie where
That's from the 90s.
There's a movie where they went on a trip. Something happened.
They had to make it through the night.
Yeah.
Ain't your
never
boy
heard
in
of the
that?
Cuba Gooding's in it. Yep. And Emilio Estevez.
It's like 4 of them. They
Yeah, yup.
trying to survive the night.
Judgment Night. I remember that, but I didn't know
The trailer was better than the whole movie, Dr. Movie. But go ahead.
Wow, I can't believe it. Street Fighter's number 3.
Oh no!
Street
I
Fighter's
did
number
not like
3.
that soundtrack at
Who
all.
did this list?
The Street Fighter one from like the early '90s joint.
With what? You know why? Because Nas 101 in life.
I did like that song.
That's the only song I
That's
like
the
on
only
that
song I like. I didn't like none of the other crap on that song.
Did anybody say Hard Knock Life too? Movie?
Nah, nobody said
That
that.
should be on it. Go ahead.
Above the Rim is number 2.
Chop said Judgment Night. It ain't that spelled like with that kind of night. It's the real night.
No, it's the real night.
It's not night like a
Yeah,
night.
I think he probably made it ever. Okay, here's the drum roll, please.
What's his top 5?
This is the first one now.
Summer. I had to throw Will Smith up in there. Slapping somebody.
This dude whole legacy has changed forever.
Yeah.
Yo, okay, number 1 is 8 Mile. Both lists at 8 Mile.
Yeah, that's
Well, maybe it is. I don't know.
But
Not to me.
No. No way. No way am I thinking 8 Mile is the number 1 soundtrack ever.
Street Fighter had a
I'm
dope
gonna
ass
find
song with Ahmad. Man, remember Ahmad, Sophia, and someone else that was dope.
Yo,
called-
Chop, I used to tour with Ahmad.
I can see you loving Ahmad from
I
West
did
Coast.
like Ahmad.
No,
I can-
back in the day, I used to
I can
tour.
see you loving Sophia
He's
too.
a Christian rapper now. Y'all know that?
Who, Ahmad?
Yeah. I used to
Yeah.
Fifth Avenue Jones.
Yo,
Wow.
I don't know why you made me think. You know who? He might have stopped, but you know who grew up to be a rapper?
Who?
The original black kid from the Barney Show.
No way.
I'm dead ass serious. Google it. Like you can see his videos. The kid, remember the goofy nerd with the glasses?
Okay, wow.
He grew up and started spitting, Googling.
Wow.
I was like, what?
I didn't know that. So I guess 8 Mile got to be top 5 then.
Wait, hold up. I'm gonna look at this list because this list actually got.
Bro, 8 Mile has 50 Cent places.
Nah, it had Jay-Z and all of it. It had a bunch
Don't
of
sleep
people on
that
it.
soundtrack.
The
Maybe
Wild
it is.
Wild West had a soundtrack.
The Will Smith joint?
Yeah.
I think 8 Mile. But okay, so how about this? Then?
Rush Hour.
Rush Hour. You said we talked about it on the other list. You said it was trash. Now you're saying it's good.
What? Rush Hour?
When he put Rush Hour on the other list, you're like Rush Hour. You remember? Am I bugging?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But
What other list?
When
the
we
first
was
list.
We was talking about the first list that you were reading.
I
You
said
was
Rush
they were
Hour.
bugging, yeah.
Oh, I had a delay in my brain.
So listen, we said 8 Mile. Let's chalk it up to the top 10 that we all agree on. 8 Mile.
Okay, this one. Oh, this list already got 8 Mile at number 9.
8 Mile. Juice.
Okay, that going there.
Sleepy Morris.
Fresh.
Idlewild.
I like some of the songs of Idlewild. I ain't mad at Idlewild.
So this is my thing with Idlewild. I have a personal problem with Idlewild myself. I feel like I got an
Space
issue with
Jam.
Idlewild. Space Jam.
The Monsters. Hit 'em high, hit 'em high, hit 'em high.
They had the little Cypress Hill joint. Nah. I agree, CJ. Idlewild was good to me.
I'm a big Cash fan, and I was like Idlewild. So I can't remember what I had a problem with Idlewild. I liked it.
When
Eve's
that
Bayou.
stars lie with a small town marriage. I used to like
Oh, you know what I felt about Idlewild?
Yo, hold
It felt
up.
like Dre had checked out a little bit.
Hold up. There
Like
is a
Dre
late
checked out.
entry, y'all. Hey, Chop. I'm about to blow your brain right now. Do the right thing.
Wow.
Yeah,
Do the right
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
That's why I said this list right here. Fight the power.
So we bringing up
Yep,
Do the Right
yep.
Thing.
Yeah,
Do the right
That
thing.
gotta be in the top
White
10.
Man Can't Jump has some joints.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, did we say Oh, we wildin'.
What?
We
why I'm
didn't
looking at
say,
the different lists. I didn't say
It's
nothing
on the
bad
tip.
about
I'm
Rush Hour.
seeing every scene for this movie, and I can't remember the name of this daggone movie. Chris Rock, Ice-T. Oh my God.
Chris Rock. Oh.
New Jack City.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
That
yeah.
soundtrack,
Top
boy.
10,
Oh,
top
yeah.
10.
Yo, listen.
Top 10 right there.
That soundtrack, New Jack
that was
City.
banging.
Yeah,
Yep.
no, hold up.
New Jack
Hold
City
up. We
was
just gotta do
banging.
and none of that was New Jack City.
That
yo,
was
classic.
that soundtrack was crack.
Yo,
I'm wrapping this up at 9:30, no matter what. So we gotta finish up this list and do a last call.
Let's get it then.
I appreciate y'all still with me. Yeah, Chop said New Jack City, and Vic said New Jack City.
New Jack
said
City
Cody.
is top 10. Period.
yo,
to me.
I don't even know how to do it. After everything that. Well, I know Juice is up there, New Jack City.
Yeah,
Above the rim.
Juice, New Jack City, Fresh, right? No, it was Fresh.
New Juice. You got
Nah,
above
Fresh
the
can't
rim.
be
So
up there.
8 Mile,
8 Mile.
8 miles up.
Juice, New Jack City,
Do the right
Boys
thing.
Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood is crack.
And Minister Society.
Edmonds, so that's 5.
New Jersey Drive.
New Jersey Drive, that's 6. Didn't we say something about Sunset Park?
Do the right thing.
Do the Right Thing. We said that already?
Nope.
No, yeah,
7.
we did.
In this list?
Hold on,
In
do
this
it again.
list?
Do the list again. Write it down. Make sure you got it
my
down.
joint.
Yeah.
We said
Yeah.
New Jack
Yeah,
City,
type it in the
8
thing.
Mile. New Jack City, 8 Mile. Roderick said Strictly Business. Oh, that's the joint with Tommy.
Oh, that's a nice one too. Yeah, that is a nice
I ain't
one.
mad at that.
Oh, Paid in Full. Trespassing. They'll say brought back. Y'all remember Trespassing? That's
Yeah. With
Is that Ice Cube?
Ice
T.
Ice-T.
and Ice Cube. They both.
I think they both in
Yeah,
there.
they both were
Yeah,
in it.
go ahead. Write it down. Okay, so
Damn.
we have New Jack City. Do the right thing.
Hold up. New Jack City.
Do the right thing. 8 Mile.
Do the right thing.
Above the Rim. Boys in the Hood.
What
You
else?
said Paid in Full? Are we giving Paid in Full up that kind of credit?
I'm not too familiar with Paid in
Nah,
Full.
Paid in Full has some bangers. You know what it is about Paid in Full? They had 2 versions. Remember, they had the new version and then the old school version.
Okay. So then, all right. So we got hyped about something.
Juice.
Let me look
Juice,
at
yeah,
the
Juice
list.
gotta go up there. Juice.
Yeah, Juice has to be there.
Juice was that Juice was in there. Let me look at the list because I
So 1, 2, 3. I'm spelling stuff wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 so far. 4 more.
You got 8 Miles in there, right?
Yep.
What was the other one?
I'm trying to look at the list that where people was typing.
Strictly Business. They got Paid in Full, Trespass. Fresh.
Streets is watching.
Get
I don't know if that could be in top 10.
I think
that could be in top 10.
Get Rich or Die Trying in the top 10 to me.
Hold up, people. What do y'all think about Get Rich or Die Trying?
There was something they was saying was crack. They was saying, we already talked about Ema.
What about Well, that's cheating. That's not a soundtrack.
What about Who's the Man? Put
Who's the Man?
Who's the Man?
Who's the Man? Who's the Man?
Who's the Man got going there? That's the joint. Biggie first joint is on Who's the Man. Party and Bullshit is on Who's the Man.
Was it?
I'm like, was?
I believe it was on Who's the Man. I'm almost.
Oh, it was because that
I'm
was
almost
it was in a movie. It was in a
almost
movie.
100%.
So we got 8 Mile, New Jack City, Do the Right Thing, Above the Rim, Boys in the Hood.
So y'all just gonna disrespect Disorderlies?
Menace to Society have to be up there.
Yeah, that has to be up there. Y'all gonna disrespect House Party? The parties at the fun house.
No bullshit.
At the fun house.
I loved those house party soundtracks, but as far as I know, in the realm of hip hop, they're not gonna be rated because it was so kid and players commercial. But them shits was banging.
Listen, bro. So this is what people don't realize.
You need 2 more.
This people don't realize why we get that. Kid and Play in them was from the essence, bro. Like when I first heard Kid and Play, Last Night Changed It All.
I bought their album.
But before they just had Last Night Changed It All. I was like, I thought these was the 2 coolest. Listen, I'm a kid. I'm in my house I'm like laying on my mom's bed. Listen to the radio. Listen, this dude said, he said, wonder what Playboy's doing. Called up, asked if he'd do me a favor, help me get skis. He said, all right, kid, I'm gonna do this for you. Make sure I get a piece too. I was like, these dudes is flying. Like, so they was like,
you knew Play was a gangster, right?
But this is before I hadn't even seen him. This is back. There wasn't no video. I hadn't even seen him yet.
Oh, there's a bunch. Judas and Messiah, Stomp the Yard.
Oh, that's new. Stomp the Yard. Victor's Googling.
Honey?
Yeah, Victor.
Vic, you was bugging. You about to get Will Smith.
I don't know. I don't think he's not bugging, but I think it's like certain movies.
Those are newer too.
Yeah, like certain soundtracks that, like Honey, certain people like that shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Flizz. I can't rock with you.
What's the joint that Jay-Z's on that soundtrack? Oh, that's my favorite movie. Rockefeller, y'all. Oh, it's from the joint where he got a song with.
Oh, Blue Street.
Blue Street. That's my joint. Now I'm not gonna say the whole soundtrack or whatever.
No way.
But that Jay-Z joint, I love that Jay-Z joint. Blue Street is one of my favorite movies.
That's a lot.
You know, you remind me of that song. I just love that song.
Oh man.
Come here, baby. You drive me
my
crazy.
baby girl.
I want nobody but you, my baby.
Okay, 8 Mile, New Jack City, Do the Right Thing.
We only need 2 more.
Yeah, Backstage was crack. Backstage was crack.
The show should probably be on there.
What about Friday?
The Friday should be on there. And I think we got it.
Okay, so here's the final. The show. Yeah, the show was, that's top to bottom.
I love the show.
The show, and what was the last one?
Friday.
You
I
know
think
a lot
that's
of
the
West
list.
Coast ones is on there?
I
So
think
we
that's
got,
Courtney,
here
you
we
just got here, Courtney. Courtney missed the whole show.
It's 8 Miles, New Jack City,
Yeah.
Do the Right Thing,
Yeah.
Above the Rim,
Yeah.
Boys in the Hood,
Yeah.
Juice,
Yeah.
Who the Man,
Who's the
Menace
Man?
Society,
Menace Society.
The Show,
The Show.
and Friday.
That's a fire ass list. You want to keep going, get 15, or we gonna leave it at
we
that?
leave it right there.
Nah.
That's
Yo,
a
Yeah.
fire
I dare you to
list,
come
bro.
up.
Oh,
I never heard it.
Oh, straight out of the Compton
never heard
soundtrack.
Backstage.
Rhyme and Reason, Backstreet. Nah. Okay.
Leave it where it
All right,
is.
Chops.
Leave it
Chops.
where it
No.
is.
I'm
Straight
Chop.
out of Compton ain't
Chop.
nothing but all that
Chops.
old
No,
stuff
not
anyway.
that one. I'm talking about Chops. You gonna put Rhyme and Reason and take off what? Every time you do a list, you gotta take something off. What you taking off?
Rhyme and Reason is dope. I feel like we forgetting something, bro.
Now,
Of course we are.
yo, it's too many.
Let's
It's
name
too
like
many.
I'm sure one of them is an Ice Cube movie. We forget like something by Ice Cube.
No, we got mad Ice Cream. Fridays up here.
Yeah.
And Boys in the Hood.
Barbershop. Nobody listens to
I
Barbershop.
never heard that soundtrack. Yeah. I'm going with movies.
I like that list. That list is-
Yeah.
I can't think of
I
nothing.
mean, no matter what you do, you're gonna find some.
Nah, this list, dude. Okay, New Jack City, top to bottom.
I mean, unless you're a new kid.
Do the right thing. Fight the power.
Yeah.
Above the rim, that top to bottom. Boys in the Hood, the only soundtrack I can.
Baby Boy. Next week we should do the movies, like the movies
Yeah,
themselves.
yeah.
Well, next week we're gonna do top 10
That's
movies.
Oh, that's
tough,
my
though.
realm. That's my
gonna be
realm.
tough.
Courtney said how high? Yeah, Fast and Furious. I don't really count Fast and Furious as a hip hop movie, but yeah, I guess so.
Nah, but they ain't coming on this top 10.
Nah. Next week we're gonna do movies. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap this up.
You said closing remarks.
Appreciate y'all watching. Monday night we got Flizz and Dante versus
Hold on,
at
we
the
ain't talking
Super
about
Friends. Super Friends, first annual Super Friends. Hip Hop Night is myself. I'm performing. Dante performing. An artist named Flizz. TJ Soars. Shiesty L. Bugsy Black and Rakeef the voice they together called Black Ice. And
Freddie? Am I wrong?
Freddie Black.
Yeah.
And I hope I ain't forget nobody. I don't think I forgot nobody. I think that's the whole lineup. It's gonna be crazy. It's looking like a great night. Looking like it's gonna be mad heads in there.
Yo, and it's for the bubble.
It's
So,
a free
yo, come
door.
out.
Donnie Battle's spinning.
Shout out Donnie Battle, straight up.
And Stanley from Hot Rhode Island is gonna be taking footage.
And check out the round table we just completed last Thursday. It's out everywhere. It's it's on this page. It's on Spotify. It's on iTunes. It's on Pandora. We really trying to unify the Rhode Island scene again, like what it used to be.
And I'm gonna put a little teaser. Somebody today, a local artist that's kind of one of the few that's kind of stuck their head out of the city and got like a national buzz, said that the Rhode Island scene is dead, and we need to address that. All right,
Addressing that tomorrow.
we're gonna address that whenever we do this Rhode Island roundtable. We're gonna get it together. All right, we're gonna talk about it. What else y'all want to talk about? Before Dante? What's your projects?
Right now I have out Paradigm. Doing real good.
That's a good album.
Yo,
I hit this dude up 2 weeks after he dropped it, and it was already 2 weeks later. And I was like, bro, this is a good album.
Nah, Paradigm, yo, y'all need to check out the Paradigm. The Hope was just songs that didn't make Martyr except for one, because This What Made Me is on Martyr. But Martyr is my baby, yo. When y'all hear Martyr, woo-wee. That's my baby.
Okay.
That's it. Don't get emotional with me, Sandy, and TJ.
That's right.
TJ, I said TJ. And we have a guest, our first guest on Don't Get Emotional. Miss Valerie showed up. Great.
Oh, that's on the CLBMG networks.
Yes.
Now, Flizz, what you got before we out of here?
You know, I'm doing something all the time, but as far as project, it'll be done this summer. The name is to be announced. I don't know the name of it, but I know I've been lining up the features and lining up some really artistic, crispy, like, you know, flavorful stuff. And I just want everybody to know this might be that album. I think my last album that was the one that's the favorite was Notice Me. I think that was 2 years, but I think I got that album done beat already. This might be my one right here. So make sure you get in on it. But just follow me www.flizzmusic.com.
Hey.
I keep everything. If you subscribe to it, I just always email you from there and keep you abreast of what's going on. You can see a lot of my videos, which links to my YouTube. It links to my Spotify, to my iTunes. So, yeah, it's a one-stop shop. Flizzmusic.com. F-L-I-Z-Z music.com.
No Fly Zone in Warwick. That made me laugh. No Fly Zone in Warwick.
Victor, wow. And that's it. You know, I'm always going to say Force Multiplies. Me with the Ugly Professor. Go get that.
Oh, give me my copy.
Talking Facts.
I see you got a
Talking
copy.
Facts every week. I'm doing something on Talking Facts. I'm about to drop a video. I just dropped one today. I'm about to drop one tomorrow. And quiet as kept. It's just between me and you. Me and you. I'm working on a Roku channel. CLBMG Network. Here you go, Roku. And I'm updating my app. My app is completely changed. It ain't no more Audio Liquor Indie. That don't exist no more. It's CLBMG. We going in. So stay tuned. All right? Make sure y'all follow your boy. The ads is down the bottom. We on all the social medias. This down the third. Share the music. Show love. All right?
All right.
I'm going to catch y'all on that flip side.
Don't get emotional.